This video was originally part of a Udemy series, and I've decided to make it available for free for you right here on YouTube. Did you know that 70% of all the traffic on the internet today is video-based? Moreover, a video post on your Facebook wall, well, it's over twice as likely to get a response as the same post if that post happens to be text-based or image-based. This time it's my favorite subject, Lecture 4.10, YouTube. Let's go. If you'll recall, Section 4 is all about how to fill up the top of your sales funnel. And I really like YouTube, as I mentioned. YouTube is my favorite way to drive traffic to my website where I can convert it. Now, why would that be? Well, I'll tell you. When somebody watches 5 or 6 videos of me, in this case talking about tourism marketing, they assume I know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, it goes further than that. They assume you're an expert in your subject. So the customer is essentially pre-qualified. They're not nearly as price sensitive, and they're coming because they want me specifically to help them solve their problem. And really, I've found that YouTube is better at that than any other platform when it comes to driving customers from the top of my sales funnel down towards the bottom. By the way, YouTube reaches more adults in the United States than any cable network. YouTube users are watching more than 1 billion hours of video a day and will soon surpass the 1.25 billion consumed by the entire population of the United States. By the way, according to YouTube, 1/3 of all the people on the internet are watching their videos. When you first log into YouTube under your name, you're going to be given a couple of different options. Obviously, in most cases, we're going to want to upload a video, but in this particular case, we can't because we're creating a video. So, when we first go into YouTube, we've got recommended videos, watch it again, and let's just pick a video here at random. I'm not even sure what this is about. What is CRISPR and how could it edit your DNA? Now, if we're interested in that, this is the video that YouTube is going to play next and on down the list. YouTube believes if I'm interested in this title, then I'm almost certainly going to be interested in this title. So being on this list is really important to us, and I want to show you how to improve the odds of you showing up on that list dramatically. First, let's go back to our channel, and you want to go to Video Manager. Under Video Manager, of course, is the list of videos, or once again, the opportunity to upload our video, but we're just going to find a particular video we would like to work on. And this bit of business right here is called the description. I normally type my description in a word processor before I even begin uploading. That's because I want to make sure everything's spelled correctly, it looks nice. But let's go back up to the top. First, the file we are going to upload to YouTube. The name of that file needs to be the title of the video. Believe it or not, that will affect your SEO, your rankings for how this video ranks on your YouTube channel. So the title of this particular video is the About Us page. Notice the very first thing in our description is About Us, and it's followed by the website address. Now, why did we make our description so long when just a couple of sentences would have done just fine? The description is not for the person watching the video. The description is for Bing, it's for Google, it's for YouTube, Yahoo, and anyone else who wants to come along and visit. Remember, these computers can't watch your video, so they need to know what the video is about. This gives you that opportunity. We did an entire video on citations. If you need to, go back and look at that lecture again. But this presents us with a great opportunity to do a citation. Below that, you'll see we have credited the music. Go ahead. It takes just a second to copy and paste. Under that, we have our keywords. Now, keywords do not affect the SEO of your YouTube channel. Adding these keywords will not make this particular video rank higher. Then why did I do it? I always add the keywords because I want to make sure YouTube knows where to categorize each video. And anything I can do to help YouTube in that process, I certainly want to do. Now, let's digress just a second. Remember back over here, we said we wanted to be in this position. One of the best ways we can do that is right here. It's called a playlist. We're going to add our video to several important, look how many playlists I have. We're going to add our video to several of these playlists. The reason why is if this is the top ranked video and this is the second one for this particular key phrase, we want to make sure that YouTube knows, hey, our video is just like that #1 video. As a matter of fact, it appears on the exact same playlist. So you know it's just alike. You really ought to go ahead and rank these at the same place, YouTube. Next, we're going to go over to advanced settings. I want you to go ahead and say that this has never aired on television in the US. Recording date only if you want to. The category, once again, we're helping YouTube categorize this, and the language. You can or may not want to make these particular statistics available. Oftentimes I'll upload a custom thumbnail. That's the little bit that'll appear on the video before the video starts. Now that we have everything uploaded and the descriptions have been written, we want to do something called cards. Now, what's a card? If you start your video, you'll notice right here in the corner, there is a little eye. We roll over the eye and we can open up a card. Now, a card can be any one of several things. You can have a link to other channels. In our case, we want to link back to our website. And specifically, we want to link to this page on newsletters. We would like folks to sign up for our newsletter. Now, we have in advance associated our home website with our YouTube channel. And we're going to go to the specific newsletter page. If you're not sure about that, do watch the video on the landing page. This is done, and we'll click next. We want to click a particular image, and we have a call to action. Our call to action is going to be all about getting our newsletter and a free gift. And the teaser text is the actual text that we saw in the white box out in the video before we rolled over the eye. By the way, when you have a newsletter, it's a very good idea to also offer a gift. Let's create our card, and what we want to do is take this card, and I have already picked out something at about the 11:30 mark or so, and we'll bring it up here. Let's go ahead and start the video from that point. And there's our card. So we've created our fourth card. We can have as many as 5. The next thing we want to do is come over and look at subtitles. Now, your subtitles, automatic subtitles, will not be available for a couple of minutes after you have uploaded the video. The reason why I want to do this is that, once again, YouTube and Google and Bing and the rest of the crew, Yandex, cannot watch the video and tell what I'm talking about. So YouTube has made this bit of business for me, and I will go back and create my own subtitles. That will help the search engines know what's really going on. The only difference between this subtitle subtitle that I made and the subtitle that YouTube made is that I've gone ahead and capitalized things, made sentences, and tried to clean it up a little bit so it'll make a little more sense. There may be some folks come along and watch subtitles or closed caption, but the truth is it won't be that many people. I'm really doing it so I can provide even more text to let all the search engines know what my video is about. And that's exactly what's happened here. The last thing we want to do to the on-screen portion of our video is to add in-screen and annotations. Now, we're not going to be adding any annotations because those take place only on desktops, and we want our video to play everywhere. What we're looking at right now is the last 20 seconds of this particular video, and we're going to add an element. We'll start out by adding a subscribe button. The subscribe button starts right at the 20-second to the end mark. Now, I don't really care for this particular setup, and I can tell you why. Most people will not watch a video all the way to the end. And it's one of the things that actually hurts you because obviously if they didn't watch to the end, they are not going to subscribe. They were never presented with a button, of course. And the other thing I don't like is the icon doesn't actually say subscribe, but that's all you have to do. And we have added a subscribe element to our end screen. The next thing we'll do, we'll just go crazy. We're going to add, once again, a link to an associated website, tourism marketing tips, and we will have a call to action of visit, create the element, and we're going to drag this element over to this spot and line it up. However, this particular element, we're going to move over here just a little bit. They don't all have to appear at the same time, right? There you go. And one of the other things that is required by YouTube is that we create a video or playlist. We're going to let YouTube pick which one. And notice it appears kind of over my face right there. And we don't want that, of course. So I happen to know on my videos, there's a little sparkling outro. And we'll start that once my face has disappeared. The black box will be filled with a video that YouTube recommends. Believe it or not, that's it. We have added 3 elements to the close of our video. Let's go ahead and play it back. You'll see, we've made a mistake. Let's switch these. Notice my little logo there that I made in my 3D software appears, and I don't want those to overlap and cover each other. Let's play it back. And now our subscribe button is below my name. After that, we can go to the website, and after the close starts, there, the black box will appear, and it'll be filled with a recommended video. So that is it for this portion of our ceremonies. So we know the file title that we upload to YouTube and the title of the video itself need to be the same, but it goes further than that. You see, videos with titles like the top 5 or top 10 so-and-sos will in fact perform better. Videos that have the phrase how to in the title will also perform better. And don't forget, I want you to include the product benefit in everything you do. Start your video title off with the keyword you're trying to rank for. It's terribly important. Now that you have a catchy title, we want to know how to promote our video to get more people to watch it. You see, the first 24 hours that the video's uploaded are critical. YouTube uses that time to judge how many people want to watch the video, so the sooner you can get some views, the better off you are. Let's explore a couple of ways on how to do that. Let's start off with Facebook, and I'm doing that simply because they are the biggest. And from your home page, not your wall, you'll click on More, and More will open up a drop-down, and of course you're going to find Groups right here, and you can search Groups up in the top, or you can simply go down once you've joined a few and click on groups that you belong to that are appropriate to the subject of the current YouTube video you're trying to promote. In my case, my niche is tourism marketing, so of course travel agent, Maldives booking, tourism, Expedia Travel Tourism Club. These are all the kinds of groups that you might expect would be interested in a video on YouTube about travel and tourism. Unfortunately, Facebook is not my most effective platform for promoting a YouTube video. I find that LinkedIn is, and LinkedIn groups seem to send me more viewers when I advertise in their groups area. To get to a LinkedIn groups, I simply, from my home page, go to Interest, drop down to Groups, and it will open into this page. Most active groups, as you'll notice again, they're primarily clustered around travel. Under My Groups, these are the groups that I belong to. And as you can see, they are associated with the titles of various videos that I have released. And when I produce a YouTube video, then come to LinkedIn, I find that it takes me about 45 minutes or so to post a video. I have no problems getting these videos up in each of the groups. It's a link back to the YouTube page, but I'm careful not to make it obvious that I'm selling anything. It's just an informational video that should help people who have these particular interests. Now, of course, Google+. A lot of folks are saying, well, Google+ is gone and so forth. They're really not. Google+ is still here. They are still valid. And the reason, one of the main reasons why they're still here is communities. Google+ has found that groups are terribly popular. There are many people in Google+ groups, and you can certainly join any of these communities you would like. This will allow you to further promote your YouTube videos. However, once again, I find this is not quite as effective as the same types of posts in LinkedIn. To close off this, I want to remind you the whole point of the exercise is to fill the top of our sales funnel. We are not here to make just videos. So we want you to have links from your YouTube video back to your website and specifically a landing page if you have one created for this purpose. We want to fill that sales funnel. Next time, it's going to be lecture 4.11. It's all about Twitter and Yelp. And what I have to say might surprise you. I'll see you shortly. Bye-bye.